Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of tinkering around actually, and brought home 4 new air guns today. They're not mine actually, they're ones that a guy from the gun store brought in to have me evaluate and look at and let me do reviews on, and he'll pay me for the parts, and that's all I really ask. But this one, I was able to get this one up and running, so we had 4 all together. This one here, the one I was hoping I'd be able to get running, but this one actually has a bad valve in it. It's the Hahn Super BB repeater, and so I'm going to send that one off to Henry Ford, and he'll do his magic on that. One of the other ones was the Slavia 618 brake barrel, and that one's actually working really nice right at. No, I didn't have to do anything to that one. And then the final one's going to be a project, but I'm sure I can handle this one. But this one is the Crosman model 180, and that one needs a full rebuild kit in that one, but I'm gonna give that one an attempt, so I'll get that on order. But the one I'm going to show you guys tonight is this Daisy model 99, and these are super cool. I think these are probably one of the coolest Daisies, the way that they got them set up with peep sights and a globe front. They have a few others that are really kind of neat like that, with weird looking little scopes and stuff on them, but this particular one it does have a little crack. It's just from age with the wood, it's just swelling and whatnot. It doesn't look like it was ever broken, but just the wood split, or maybe it was just like that from the get-go. I'm not sure, but so I took it apart, and what I found was a couple things wrong really. So there's 2 pieces in here that work to make the compression, actually a few, but there's 2 rubber pieces in here that work to make the compression. So this first one is what they call the abutment seal, and this one's supposed to be stationary up inside the tube. Up around in this vicinity where my finger is tapping right now, and so that would sit in there stationary like that, and then this piece is on the end of the assembly with the spring, and you pull that back when you cock the handle, and then when you let go of the trigger, that flies forward and actually slams up against that abutment seal, and that's what creates the pressure. So 2 things that were wrong with this one was, first was this abutment seal had come loose, and so wasn't moving all the way back, because most of the time when I find that the abutment seals come loose, it's actually attached on the air tube that sticks out of the front of this compression seal. But this one was just kind of moving back and forth inside the barrel, so it was making a little bit of pressure, but not very much at all, just enough to barely get the BB out of the end of the barrel. But then this pump cup, old pump cup, is pretty hard and kind of chewed up too, so I did end up having a spare of those. And there's supposed to be a felt washer in there to clean it and oil it and hold some oil so it'll stay oiled. That was gone, so I did reinstall all of that, and I was actually pleasantly surprised. I ran some Crony numbers, and I'll put them up right here now. I had a maximum of like 279, I believe, and an average was right around 271. I did have one low one, like 265, and that kind of skewed my numbers down, but most of the time it was in the 270s. So for a 99, that's actually really good numbers. These were actually intended to be a target gun, and so they actually put a lighter spring in these, just to try to get a little bit better consistency with the shots. So this one did have a finer spring. Most of them have a big honking spring with real thick wire. Let me see if I can get this one out of here. But this one was definitely much thinner. So this one is the normal thickness. This one's kind of all bent up, but I just kept it because if I had one that was in worse shape, it would be better than not having a spring. So, but this one's much lighter. So doing 275 feet per second is actually a really good number. But I think I still have some BBs in here. We'll go ahead and take a few shots across the garage. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to put the Daisy's favorite target up there too. So let me set that up real quick. I'll be right back with you. Stand by. Can't shoot a Daisy lever action and not shoot at a can, but let's see what we can hit. A couple of bullseyes here first. Not bad. I filled it up. I put 50 BBs in it. Whoop. You can see that it definitely has the power to go through both sides of the can and into the cardboard, so that's pretty good. I pulled that one over just a little bit. But that's good shooting from one of these little BB guns, I'll tell you. These things are just such fun. They're so quiet. Let's see where that one went. Let me set that can back up. This one's such a nice survivor too. I mean, it's not in perfect shape by any stretch, but it has the nice metal with the design on it. I can't remember what they call that, but that's kind of an unusual feature, I think. This one was made in 1974, so it's an early 99. But let's go ahead and shoot the can a few times here. Hopefully I don't. No, maybe we'll only shoot it once. These are so much fun though. Let me grab that can. So that last one, I hit it right there on the top where it's a little bit thicker, so it didn't go all the way through, but the first shot hit right there, came through and went out the backside right there, and still had enough power to go into the cardboard. So it's pretty good power. I mean, we could put a Cobalt 327 spring in this and a 7/64 air tube, but it's really not what these ones were intended for. These ones are intended to be nice and slow, but pretty darn accurate. And it seems to be doing all right. Really can have some fun with these things. There you go. I wish they still made them like this. I'm not knocking the new Red Riders at all, or the other ones they have, but they're just made out of plastic. Every bit of them made out of plastic, and just, oh my goodness, can't stand it. And just made in China. But this is a nice old Survivor. Got a new lease on life with a new pump cup in there. Shooting good. These actually have a special trigger in them, so they actually have a nicer trigger than the normal daisies do too. So, but anyway, there you go. We'll keep this one a little shorter. But there's the Daisy Model 99. I do have one of these over in my cabinet over there already, so I might pull that one out and we'll do a little head-to-head between these two before I take this one back to its owner. Or maybe I'll try to talk him out of it. These aren't terribly expensive, so I might have to try to talk him out of it. I'm sure he's not too interested in shooting BB guns, but and then you won't have to pay me for the parts, right? But anyway, there you go. Hope you liked the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification bell. You'll be notified when I do post up new videos. Until next time, have a great day.